We are meeting for the first time, Sonia, and I'm very glad to connect to you. So let me have your introduction first.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for reaching out to me and sending me message. And my appellation is Sonia God. I reside in Morena, Madhya Pradesh. And if I talk about my qualification, I have completed my graduation and pursuing my post graduation in English literature. Apart from this, I have done DLED diploma for teaching, and every now and then I am preparing for government exam MPTED work grade 3. And by professionally, I am a teacher. I teach in my own brother's school. We have our own school in my city, so I work there as a management. So that's all about me. And I have learned this language and through Rajni ma'am, and from there I started my this learning journey. And today I have had 1 year completed. Yeah,
Oh,
last March I started this speaking journey, and in this 2025 March, I have get completed 1 year with this English speaking journey. Yeah.
very nice. So it's a anniversary of yours, like for your starting this journey when you started your journey, right? 1 year,
Yeah.
very nice. Okay. So how you feel like after 1 year? You feel more confident, right?
Yeah, because of that hard work and that laborious work, today I am here to connect with you and to talking with you in this language because of that hard work. So that hard work is paying today. That is
Yes.
why I'm grateful. Yeah. Otherwise, I was not able to connect with anyone.
So hard work, you were consistent also, right?
Yeah, I was totally consistent since 1 year. I was not looking around anything. I was totally engrossed with this practice and listening and whatever I can do. I don't left any stone unturned to learn this language and putting my effort. A lot of things I was doing, and you can see the improvement of 1 year. Initially
Yes.
I was not able to exchange even a single word with any YouTuber, but today you can see, you can give me my feedback in the end of this session, that how I was able to connect and talk myself. Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, but it's very necessary to be consistent because sometimes we have a gap for a week or
Yeah.
15 days again. So after that, when we resume our work, so we feel lacking somewhere. We won't be that confident which we were earlier. So we will feel something awkward, we will feel that I'm not able to do. Maybe I'll make some mistake. So it happened with me. And it happened with me. On the only time I had taken a break of a week. So after a week, when I resumed my journey of speaking, when I started video conversation, then I thought maybe I'll able to talk to anyone or not because I was not confident. Then I called I practiced on the audio call for 2 days. Then after 1 week, then again I resumed. I mean to say to everybody, I'll say the same thing. So be consistent with your work. If you are not consistent, you take a long gap of yours, and definitely somewhere or the other you'll be neglecting. I think you will be neglecting your work, in this.
Yes, ma'am. And I think this is the main problem with every learner who is saying and who is arguing and who is telling this, that I am not capable to speak and to learn this language. Then I would say for him, if you are consistent, if you are really passionate about this language, then you can definitely learn. This
Yes,
language will take time, definitely take time, because I have get completed 1 year today. So I am I am actually shocked that
yes,
and I'm actually shocked that why people how people can say that we can learn English in 15 days, in 1 month, in 2 months. You can also see there are a lot of videos is available on YouTube that learn English only 50 days and 20 days. So I think all videos are fake. Nothing can happen. It is impossible.
how can one learn any language and that is not our language, it's a second language? So how can anybody learn in 15 days? It's not possible. It takes a time. In 15 days, we will build our confidence, a little confidence, but we won't be able to have that good fluency. It can't happen within 15 days, right? Okay, Sonia, I want to give you my introduction. So I think maybe you want to know something about me. So
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So as you know, I'm Alka and I'm connecting you from Lucknow, the capital of UP. And also, if I talk about my academics, I'm postgraduate in English. And yeah, and about my hobbies, I love to read and I listen to music. And nowadays, I'm very busy with interacting different people. So yeah, I feel so connect when I connect to somebody, like I feel so elated and I feel so energetic. And yeah, so in this I'm here, yeah.
See that energy on your face and on your in your voice. I can see that energy. Yeah. And I would say this kind of energy needed for young people like me. Like our age, my age girl should have this kind of energy and passionate that you have. We should be motivated by watching you, that
Yeah,
in this age you are speaking so fluent and flawlessly, and you are passionate to connect with people. And now my age kind of girl just making excuses, and they are preparing, and they are not, I don't know, they are not interested and serious about this language. Because I always come across with girls in my school, from sixth class girls, seventh class girls, and I also motivate them, tell her that learn this language, try to listen the content which I am doing right now. You can start from this early age so that you could be more fluent at that, and at that point when you will reach out to your career. And in my age, you don't need to be hard, don't need to be struggle a lot like me. But they all says, they all give their perception that, ma'am, what we have to do with this language does not paid a lot of things, and why we need to waste our time. Ma'am, that kind of excuses, when I listen, I get so demotivated, that how these girls can say this.
yes,
So
right, right.
say all girls should be, motivated from you. And thank you so much that you have started your YouTube channel where we can see you. And I will show you my student in my school. Just look this woman, so
I
they can be motivated. Yeah.
I could have started very earlier, though it's late for me, but still I enjoy, it's late for me. There are many reasons why I am late, why I'm learning at this language. Learning is not that, I already learned English. As I told you, I mastered in English. I could very well understand. I could read a lot, but when it came to speak to somebody, so yeah, I used to lack that time. I didn't have that confidence to speak to anybody. So this is the reason, for only one reason I am here, to have my good fluency. See, in the future, I don't have to work anywhere. I've already done what I wanted in my life.
Yeah.
So, so this is I'm practicing every day, just out of passion, because it was my like childhood dream. I wanted to talk anyhow. I wanted to have my fluency. That's all. And when I see those young people, they give excuses. You know, so why they give excuses? Because they want to do so much in their life. There's a future ahead of you, all of you, right?
Yes, yes.
And for me, like my future, nothing. I've done what I told you right now. So like, but it makes me happy. So that's why I'm here. And like everybody, I tell be consistent, practice, because I tell somebody's on the audio call also, so I tell them, practice, because see, beta, there's a lot of future ahead of you. If you want to work somewhere, you have to have your good fluency. If you want to appear for some interviews, definitely you need to speak well. So, yeah, there is kya bole. Sometimes I feel how to tell these people, how to motivate it, sorry, how to motivate them to learn this language. Because it's already needed everywhere, you see. Every
Yes.
corner, yeah, it's very much required nowadays at least.
Yeah, that is my also point of view, that new girls, which those girls who is learning in their, who is in seventh and sixth standard, who have no good schools, advanced school, English medium school. So if I am there and I am trying to give something to them, that kind of facility. But if after all this, if see they are not capable to consuming that thing, then it is
Yes.
not my mistake, and it is not their facility mistakes. It is their own mistake because they don't wanted to learn this language, and they
Yeah,
don't want to learn new things which I wanted to provide them, but they don't wanted to consume it.
it's not good. Yeah. Are you teaching somewhere?
Yeah, I teach in my school, own school. I manage there. Yeah, it's
Okay.
my brother own school.
Yeah, you mentioned in your introduction, right? I forgot. Okay. So what you teach there?
I teach there English, English subject as a subject or as a learning, and I also work in office and management work, and lot of things I see there because we have started early this year, so it's a new. So we are working there. So I teach girls, and a lot of students are there.
So in your initial journey, when you started your English speaking journey, so I think you must have, like everybody faces some hurdles or obstacles in their life. So maybe you even face some obstacles, right?
Of course, Lee, a lot of obstacles I
Yeah.
faced. First of all, I was not in, no, acquaintance with this YouTube conversation. What is happening on this YouTube? So when accidentally, when I was thinking that how to start English speaking journey, because in my city there is no facility for great coachings and live coachings where I can go, and already I was working in a school, so I have not that much time to go 1 hour anywhere outside. So I was just scrolling phone, and I stumbled upon the Rajni ma'am's video, and I started to listen them, and then one after 2 and 3 months I sent her mail, then how to start their paid sessions, paid classes. Then this way we connected with each other, and after this I started to explore myself in this YouTube and YouTubers and the people who was doing this conversation video, and like this way I once I met Nutan ma'am, Nutan ma'am. She joined me on this Skype group, and
Okay.
after that I started to having practice on this Skype.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
very nice. Okay, very nice. So initially, like everybody faces hurdles, See, there are well, I was speaking to one guy. One day I was having conversation with him. He told me, ma'am, I have my sister. She is in class 12. She wants to speak, but she's very shy. So I told her to come on the camera. I told her, come on, let's speak to your sister. And she came on the camera and then started talking to her. She felt so shy that she didn't even lift her eyes up, like eye contact. I told her
Oh,
first, yeah, first look at me. How will you have conversation with me? So she was very shy. I told her, if you are so passionate, you shouldn't be shy. Leave all your shyness, leave all your nervousness, and just face the camera. It's very important. In my initial days, I told her that, yeah, even I was very much nervous, to face the camera. And when I started my journey, it was only on the audio calls only. I didn't practice on the video. Yeah.
ma'am, facing camera is actually very toughest thing. I would also say. When we face the camera, we forget everything, whatever we wanted to mention. We can speak anything in Hindi, but in English, it's become so hard to exchange our feeling, to exchange our emotions, whatever we wanted to actually express here. But
Yes.
in when it comes to Hindi, we can speak anything. I can explain my point of view you in Hindi very better, but when it comes to English, we need to learn the vocabulary, which word should put here, fixed here, which helping verb I need to focus. So facing camera is actually very hard. I am doing this practice in 1 year, but still today I am very shy with camera and face a lot of problem. When I face camera, I forget all the words and vocabulary even. That what
Yeah.
to do ma'am, for this?
Happens with everybody, yeah. But I think in this 1 year, it has made you confident. The one thing at least you recovered from your shyness and all that things, in this 1 year. Everybody. And you are very much confident to come on the campus, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
little bit.
Okay, still little. Okay.
But but when I conversation with a female, then I feel so motivated and so confident. When it comes to for male conversation with any male, I feel so hesitant and don't wanted to conversation with them. So my all conversation is on with male all wo female only. Sorry, female only. Yeah.
And you're more confident to speak with the same gender, So it happens with everybody. See, I'm so grown up, but still, I'm more confident to speak to girls and ladies. That time we see, the thing is that we can have conversation on many things. I sometimes I speak to them on fashions, on dressing, on attire, what kind of like marriages, functions, so many things. But to the males, there is a limited, area. There is not that vast area on which I can speak to them. So it's
Yes.
very nice, whenever I speak to somebody. So you are like studying also. Is it your first year or your second year?
It's my fourth semester.
Fourth semester. Okay. Okay. And masters in English, right?
Yes, I am doing master in English.
Poet you would like to read. You must be having a one book of poetry for your academics. Yeah. So
Yes,
which
yes,
is
I have.
your favorite poet? Tell me that.
I don't know, but it was recently I read the Savitri by Phule. I have read that story, their poetry, and that is Emerson. And there are a lot of poetry, ma'am. Actually, we are doing mastery in English, but it's a government, but the classes do not mention there. So we never go to attend our classes in colleges, and the
Okay.
environment is actually not good, ma'am. So we don't get opportunity to take classes and to do the seriously study there. So that is why I have not much no knowledge about my subject even, because
Okay.
my teach professors are very educated there, but they are not interested to giving the classes and regular student, and student also don't wanted to go colleges regular and taking their classes regular. So not so much in serious studies there in my city.
If you're serious, if you all are not serious with your studies, then when the exams will commence, so what everybody will do, I wonder.
When exams appear, we have to listen all the poetries and all the content which is available in series and in books. We listen through YouTube's and story kind, and then we write down the papers. And that is why I am learning this language, so I am more capable to write down all the answers in English, to filling the 35 pages, 36 pages, because of this English. Otherwise the lot of students are there who is not capable to fill the 25, 20 pages at all, because they have no good knowledge of English. Even they are doing this mastery in English literature, but after all this they can't speak English even, and they can't even write single sentences correct in English. This is the condition of study in my
Right?
city.
See, they are not writing anything in English, they're not speaking, then they can
No,
understand or not.
no, they can't understand.
Like,
Whatever professors tells us, teaches us, they don't understand, and that is why they are not interested to come colleges every day, because they mentions and they say that we are not understanding anything, then what is the need to come the college? Just listen the videos from YouTube, and they listen the videos in Hindi, and when exams come they have to write everything in English. And
oh, that,
how then
yeah, they find difficult.
however.
Yeah. Okay, Sam, I'm done with my session, Sonia. It's time now to wind the session. Do you have any questions or you are done up with your everything?
Yes, ma'am, I have done everything.
Yeah, okay, so next time we'll again try to connect.
Yes, yes.
So bye, have a good day, Sonia. It was nice talking to you. And I connected you with the first time. And I was like yesterday only, last night, I was watching one of a video with you mentioned the name Verma. What's the name? Rajini Verma. Rajini Verma. You speak very well. I mean to say, I'm giving you like you told me, no, in the end. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you are a good speaker. You speak very well, and you are not making any mistakes. Like once I noted your mistake, I'm forgetting it. But on the whole, you speak well, and you gain more confidence to speak to anybody. Like whoever comes in front of you, male or female. So that confidence build up your confidence to speak to anybody.
yeah.
Right?
Ma'am, I feel so monotonous even to connect with people and doing this, conversation. That is why I'm little bit shy. And because lack of the time, I am not capable to, attend regular sessions, having regular conversation practice. To be very honest, today I'm connecting with anyone after 15 days.
Oh my
Since
God.
I didn't have any conversation with anyone, even audio call, not video call. Yeah, that is why this is the problem with me, and that's why I'm not much fluent, and I made mistake while having
But
conversation.
you are fluent. You will become very nice speaker, but you should be consistent. Definitely, you
Yeah,
will be. Okay,
I
Sonia.
am my listening and writing practice, but when it comes to conversation, I'm not consistent with that.
But you should be. Try to be. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, definitely I would try.
And bye, Sonia. Bye. Have a good time. Bye.